Hello everybody and welcome back to another deathmatch game. This is going to be an Infantry Bonanza. That's what we're going to be calling it. We're going to have the 7-way free-for-all deathmatch, tiny map, fast speed, post-imp, and all these civs are going to be infantry civilizations. So quickly, let's introduce the players. We have TOS playing as the Vikings, Leo Nunes playing as the Incas, Hank playing as the Slavs, Haru playing as the Goths, Aquino playing as the Teutons, Aztecs, Loro playing as the Aztecs, and last but not least, Wormy playing as the Japanese. So take your pick if you're on YouTube. What do you think is going to be the best infantry civ here? Is it going to be the Aztecs Jaguar Warriors? Is it going to be the Incas, Kamayuks, and Slingers? Is it going to be the Slavs and their really strong infantry, whatever they get? The Goths, the ultimate infantry civilization. Or possibly, could it be? What could it be? Oh, we already said Vikings. The Vikings high HP, Japanese Samurai, or the Teutons Teutonic Knights. Take your pick. Aquino's going to go all out. He's going to start out with Paladins. And he's going against the Aztecs here. Now, so far, Loro is going to start to defend here. Looks like he's going to make a few pikemen. Now, the Aztecs can have some trouble against Paladins. They don't get the halberdier upgrade. So Loro might have a hard time here. We've seen castles go up really quickly for Aquino. He's going to want to get out those Chuck Norris's, those Teutonic Knights. Some early walls from Leo Nunes. Interesting strategy. It looks like his village is going to go down, though. TOS is going to mass some of the strong Vikings champions. Little bit of raiding from Haru. Might have gotten a villager here. That's very critical. Hank is going to start off with 2 town centers, go for an economy approach. Now, Haru is also going to go for the economy approach, dropping down a castle and 2 extra town centers. Nobody. Oh! It looks like Loro might get teamed again. Looks like he might go down just one more time. Aquino coming in with the Teutonic Knights and the Paladins. Can Loro make enough pikemen? The thing is, these pikemen, they're just going to be feathers to these Teutonic Knights. It's not going to matter. Aquino's going to get aggressive and place down a 4 town center. He's coming out with some siege also. A lot of trouble for Loro, who's actually the current score leader. I don't know why. Perhaps because he's building the least. These two, they're about to go at it. We have the champions of TOS versus the champions of the Japanese. Which is going to be more effective, the higher HP or the faster fire rate? But I tell you what, these hand cannons is going to be super effective also. Down goes the first town center for Loro. He's having a hard time. He's coming out with some Jaguar Warriors to help deal with these Teutonic Knights. Good choice. The pikemen should try to deal with these Paladins. But again, pikemen just aren't the same as Halbs. Hank is pressuring these stables of Haru. Haru needs to get his army out. He went for the economy approach. He's going with 3 town centers, and now he's got 2 castles. But Huskarls won't save it. What he needs is some good old champions. And this wall for Leo Nunes doesn't look like it's going to go up. This castle looks to be within range here. But TOS, he's preoccupied. He's preoccupied with Wormy. And it looks like he's winning this fight so far. We need to see more hand cannons from Wormy. Now, unfortunately, the Vikings don't get hand cannons. But I tell you what, the Vikings do get heavy scorpions. And that might be something that TOS might want to look into. Go Japs. Did I say Japs? I meant Japs. Big onagers shot. Looks like Wormy's about to push this back with the help of his onagers here. Nice choke point between the castle. And TOS is going to transition to some arbalists. He's going to have to take out these onagers though. Big onager shot! No, only going to take down 1 arbalest. TOS just needs more army though. I like his army composition, just doesn't have enough of it. Deja vu for a low roll. Back in the last game, Loro got defeated really hard, really early. And it's looking pretty similar. At least he's got a town center and a castle up in the back. We'll have to see if Aquino finishes him off. He's basically trapped. And it's not looking too good for Haru either. Haru's not making the right army. Not making the right type of army. He doesn't have enough army production. He's trapped against Aquino here also. So not looking good for him at all. We'll have 2 good guys out early in the game. And Wormy getting some big onager shots, winning some big battles here. TOS is going to come out with some Scorpions, but what are Scorpions weak against? They're weak against onagers, and so are arbalists. Another big shot. Let's see if TOS can hold his ground. He can't afford to lose any ground here. And these Scorpions will certainly be doing the work. Nice nice-ish split, I suppose you could say. Oh man, too many champions, just too many champions. They're gonna wreck these Arbalest if they get within range. And down they go. It's like watching waves crash against the water. Against rocks, that's what I meant to say. Forward castle from Wormy. Wormy's coming forward with some Japanese trebs. Looking very bad for T-West. T-West is trying to build everything he can. He's out of gold at this point. He's gonna have to sell his wood and stone if he wants gold. And we can see another big onager shot. Here we go. No, not gonna see it so far. The Japanese don't have the best onagers in the game. Hank is hanging in there until Aquino comes storming in with his paladins. And up on the top side, castle's been denied. It's looking very, very bad for low roll. So with this raid from Aquino, looks like 2 players will be out of this game already. That'll leave us with, can I do math? 5 players left. One of which, oh my god, I can't believe I missed that shot. So Leo Nunes, we're not seeing any slingers from him. He's making plenty of Kamayuks though, and don't underestimate the Kamayuks. They're really good once they start attacking one on top of each other. And T-West is doing his best to hold his ground. He's currently the lowest score at the moment, even lower than low roll. But that's going to be it from low roll. He's going to be officially defeated. No chance of a comeback for him. I was checking to see if there's a villager hidden in here, but there isn't. And with the death of these pikemen, that'll be it. They're going to go out. They're going to try to go out in a blaze of glory. They're going to take one paladin with them, but that's going to be it. And Aquino should try to clean this up just in case low roll wants to make more villager rush coming from T-West. He's getting pretty desperate. There goes low roll. Thank you for playing. Better luck next time. Peru's still getting pressured. Teutonic Knight versus Elite Chuck Norris. We know who's going to win that one. Chuck Norris always wins. Leo Nunes looks like he's having a hard time against Hank. Hank is not investing too much in this. It looks like Akito's taking all the heavy lifting for defeating Haru. And these two are going to go at it. T-West, still alive. He doesn't have very much economy. He just has a few villagers mining this gold. He doesn't have a lot of resources in the bank. This guy's town center here. This is a very opportunistic town center. I do like it. Try to make use out of that space that nobody's occupying right now. Oh, Haru resigned. Yeah, orange. Not much of a chance for him. He doesn't have much of a chance against Teutonic Knights and Paladins. And now that Haru's resigned, it's an all-out war between Hank and Aquino. Oh, Aquino, he's gonna lose the first battle here. He's gonna lose his castle. Looking really strong. The top 3 players really strong in this game. So who will win between Wormy, Hank, and Aquino? With Leo Nunes also stuck in there. And TOS holding on for dear life. Not going to be much longer TOS is going to be in this game. Speaking like Yoda now. Hank, he's rising in the scores. He's going to be the score leader pretty soon. And Aquino, our Teutons player, he's going to have something to counter this. Perhaps more Teutonic Knights. I think that's going to be the solution. Teutonic Knights are always the solution. Oh boy. Oh Nelly. Gonna be some good onager shots. There we go. Falling like dominoes. That is beautiful to see. Keep it going, keep it going. Why stop now? So Hank is going to be repelled for now. Aquino's getting back his army count. This is a 250 pop game. Let's check where Aquino's at. Aquino's at 140. He's halfway there. These onagers are doing so much work for TOS. He's proving to be a pain to finish off. And at the same time, he's trying to rebuild here. One of his town centers will go down. And look at how scared these Halbs are. They're running away just from a few Teutonic Knights. Let's see what these Teutonic Knights can do. They're actually going down... Well, that's in the castle. I'm trying to check one of these guys that isn't being targeted. 10-5. I think the slabs blasted... what is it? The blast radius? Whatever it's called. Orthodoxy or no, Druzhina. I think that's doing some good damage to these Teutonic Knights. I saw it go down in intervals of 5. So is that attack subject to the Teutonic Knights melee armor? I don't think it is. In which case, these houses essentially 7-tupled their attack output versus Teutonic Knights. Or if they're doing 5, I suppose. What is 5? I don't know what 5 times would be. But either way, it's a lot more. We're seeing Elite Samurai from Wormy Wormy, probably one of the strongest units in this Infantry Bonanza. Right along with the Teutonic Knight. Jaguar Warrior, which we haven't seen a lot of this game, unfortunately, because Haru... Was it Haru? Yeah, Haru got out early. And now Akino's series, he's going with the Bombard Towers, too. So Leo Nunes, it looks like he's been forgotten about. This is why the Slavs are so strong, though. Such great siege. Currently, he's going to lose a castle. Here comes all those Eagle Warriors. This could be a disaster. Oh, going to go back right at the last second. Even the llama wanting to get in on it. But Leo Nunes is still here. He's still around. He's still got a good chance. He's got a good army count. Bit of a stalemate here. We're going to have the trebuchets come out from Hank to try to siege this this wall from Aquino. Aquino used to be the top score leader. Now Hank is the top score leader, followed by Wormy Wormy. Oh my god, this is a disaster. This is what Kamayuks are good at. Right on top of each other. Looks like Sparta. And the Eagle's going to get... Oh, big onager shot. Another big onager shot. Do something with them! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at the blood! That was horrible! Rest in peace. That was horrible! That is the worst play I've seen in a long time. Good job, Leo Nunes. You have thoroughly disappointed me. And who just got defeated? TOS. TOS is officially defeated. He's resigned. He's got a few villagers left here. Wasn't able to rebuild. There's some space here, but there's no space here. There's absolutely no space here. Bombard towers on each side. So that leaves us with 4. We have 1 player for each corner of the map. Yellow, green, purple, and blue. It's not a coincidence that the players with the corners have the best chance of winning, I think. There's plenty of space for Wormy Wormy to work with. You need a lot of farms in an Infantry Bonanza. Now, Leo Nunes does not have a lot of space. He's not really collecting any resources. What he's got is what he's got. And he's getting pressured from both sides. Hank has a lot of space. He needs to see more farms, though. And let's take a look at Aquino's economy. Aquino's economy. He's got plenty of economy. He's got plenty of farms seeded. So I like these two. I like Aquino and I like Wormy Wormy. I don't like Hank as much. I think he's got a stronger army with all the siege, but I don't think he has the economy to back it up, so he'll have to work on that. Maybe buy himself some time. And Akito's just building a few bombard towers to secure him some space. It's a nice defense for all those farmers. Don't want any units coming into raid. So a little bit of a stalemate. These guys not really going at it too hard. The only one that's really committing here is going to be Wormy Wormy. He's going to get through these walls of Leo Nunes, and Leo Nunes will be his first target. Granted, he is least threatening. Ooh, Leo Nunes is getting hit from both sides. He won't be in this game very much longer if it keeps going like this. All he's got is his elite army of Kamayuks. And plenty of idle villagers. He's got to be running low on resources. We can check this out. Leo Nunes. The only resource he's running low on is gold, which is the one he doesn't have access to. So you can see he wants to take this gold with his mining cave. He's going to make a run for it. He needs gold to make his army. And finally, here we go. Akino's going to run in with his Teutonic Knights. They're going to get shredded by these scorpions. However, despite that, Hank is still going to lose a castle. Here comes Hank with the siege rams, though. Oh boy. I think Hank is gonna withdraw from the southern side. He's gonna refocus his energy on the northern side. With these heavy scorpions helping out, they should deal with the Teutonic Knights. Are these siege rams gonna be enough though? Are they gonna be enough to deal with these bombard towers? And Wormy, he's gonna go straight to the middle. He's gonna attack Hank too, the score leader. Why not? You know what? Wormy is making enemies with everyone. He's attacking every player he can find. I don't think it's a wise strategy. But currently all the other players are preoccupied. This is an ambitious castle. Oh, it's gotten destroyed. And it's gotten destroyed. Dude. So now we have a three-way. We see all three of the big dogs here, the top dogs. Siege Rams really didn't go anywhere. Akino's pushing Hank back. We have trebuchets from Wormy coming in on the right side. So between these three, we have Slavs, Teutons, and Japanese. And let's see what these guys can do. Will they start to siege these castles and military production buildings? No, Wormy is just going to go back to Aquino, who continues to build these bombard towers. And it's even going up to some stables. I wonder what those are for. Don't count Leo Nunes out, though. He's still here. Hasn't been able to get any gold, unfortunately. But he's still here. Getting some good food, some good wood. Has access to the stone, could sell it if he would like. Don't count him out. We'll come back to him in a bit. Akino's gonna take out all these trebuchets. Not enough army to support for Wormy. You keep pushing Wormy, and eventually someone's gonna push back. And Akino's gonna push you back right now. However, it's gonna come at a heavy price. Akino's gonna lose quite a few paladins. We need to see more halbs from Wormy. Hank is now third highest score. He used to be on the top. So he's taking some damage, but he's not really getting pushed anymore. Now it's just going to be between these two, which essentially have about half the map. And the lag starts. As this is going on, Leo Nunes is going to push on the top. I have Aquino with the turtle PC. So it looks to be running smooth again. What's going to happen between these two guys? Wormy and Aquino. The scores are still so close together for a 30-minute game. And I think this game was better than the last one. I don't know about you guys. No. Exclamation mark uptime is time since the stream started. I think I have uptime on there. It should be up there. Which, by the way, the bot commands are below in the chat. But back to the game. Stink's starting to stabilize a little bit. It's getting a little slower. Hank is going to lose a castle. He's not doing too well, I think. He's trying to build him some space. He's getting pressured by Aquino, too. What we're not seeing is big armies clash into each other, which is what I want to see. Okay, I'll fix uptime later. I have been up for about an hour and a half, I believe. And mostly what we're seeing right now is just some trebuchets. Pick away at a few of these buildings. We have trebuchets from Wormy, picking away at the bombard towers. Trebuchets from Leo Nunes. Just moving in just a little bit. And trebuchets from Aquino going down. Now this is all Leo Nunes has. He needs to have more gold to be able to replace his army. He's still stuck on the resources he started with. What he needs to do is build his economy out a little bit, get a lot of farms going. All he's doing right now is staying relevant, but you won't You won't win a game just by staying relevant. There we go, here's the big army. I suppose the elite army versus the big army. Now, Samurai, pretty good against Teutonic Knights. 1v1, they're about the same, but the Samurai is more cost efficient and is created faster. So that gives the Samurai the edge. This is kind of funny. Poor Leo Nunes, he's stuck in his corner, he can't get out. Feeling really claustrophobic. What map is this? This is Green Arabia. This is the standard deathmatch map. Everybody that plays deathmatch usually plays it on Green Arabia. So let's see a little more action. Here comes some more Teutonic Knights from Aquino. They do really good against the Halbs, not so good against the Samurai. Aquino's got a real problem here. He can't handle these Samurai, I think. Now, the thing that goes in Aquino's favor is that he does have other units he can add in. He does have Bombard Tower, and he's got a massive economy, just by looking at it. And just through sheer numbers, he's going to win this. Wormy, I don't think has as big of an economy. I think I can see more farms from him. It's pretty sparse here. Good luck with these Teutonic Knights and pushing against these castles, though. We need some siege from Aquino if he wants to get anywhere. And Hank is just building up a death ball of scorpions. There we go. Here's the big fight. Big onager shots, siege onager shots. Oh, they're going down. They're going down so hard. Leo Nunes has been the victim of many, many siege onager shots this game. And that's half of Leo Nunes' army. That's not a worthwhile trade for him. He needs to gain access to this gold. He needs it so bad. Look, these players are spamming units in. This is 250 pop game. I don't think any of these players are anywhere near that. Let's check Wormy. Wormy is... Never mind, he's at 230. Aquino. 210. So 20 more population for Wormy. That can help explain the score difference. These Bombard Towers will help out a bit. Japanese Trebs will be very good against these Bombard Towers, of course. And Paladin's going to move in. These Palisade Walls actually going to do something here. How often do you say that at 40 minutes in the game? In a deathmatch game, nonetheless. Why are there even Palisade Walls here? That's a good question. But a few Bombard Towers going down. Wormy needs to make more progress, though. He needs to get right into this area with his trebuchets. Pretty stable on this top side. Hank is just going to worry about finishing off Leo Nunes. So after that, after one of these players goes down, it should be a snowball. We'll have one of the players goes down, it'll be a three-way. One of the players will get double-teamed, they'll go out immediately. And we should have a definitive winner after that. So all eyes are on Hank. How fast can he defeat Leo Nunes so he can focus on someone else? That is the question. And Leo Nunes, he's such a pain in the side. That's like the definition for a player that doesn't have a good chance of winning, but still can do some good damage. Oh, this is nasty. Look at this. I think he's been sending villagers into this area for, what, 5 minutes now? Here comes another one. Oh, man. Let's watch her die. Here comes another. She's going to see all the bodies of her comrades. Wonder, hey, what the heck happened? And then she's going to go down herself. I want to see one more. I want to see one more villager go to their death. Nah, not going to happen. This is going absolutely nowhere. Just a battlefield of corpses. I should have a no decay mod on so we can see all the corpses that have gone down this game. Wouldn't that be crazy? The corpses literally everywhere. And a sneak attack from Aquino. Coming with bombard cans. He might have chopped through here. With the trebuchet, I don't know. And he's gonna drop some stables. Hank is still dealing with Leo Nunes. Leo Nunes, such a pain. There's no army on this top side to defend all this nice farming area for Hank. I'm just waiting for him to queue these buildings up and commence the raiding. Sheep are a currency, a tasty one, yes. All the other good currencies were taken, so we're left with sheep now. The alternative was suggested by someone, the Nobo dollar, but I don't think the Nobo dollar would would fly. I don't think it sounds too good. Does Nobo dollar sound good? I don't think it does. Akino not queuing up anything, and this is giving Hank time enough to react. Looks like another castle of Leo Nunes will go down. There's enough champions here. These Slavs champions, of course, do get a an area of effect damage with Druzhina. What is Werby doing? He's palisading walling? Really? You're palisade walling your side of the map? And finally, here comes the Paladins. It's too late, though. The Teutonic Knights are going to be the things that do a lot of damage. So still 47 minutes in the game. I don't know who's going to win. We have the top 3 players in this game. All their scores so close together, within almost 1,000 points. Oh no! Werby, what are you doing? Why are you... What? Why are you here? Apparently Werby wants to save his buddy Leo Nunes. Who knew they were buddies after the, you know, all the battling they've done? But whatever, I'm not gonna argue. Maybe he thinks Hank is a bigger threat. Who knows? Wormy's gonna continue with the rating up top. Nothings. Yeah, nothings. That's great. So Wormy's going for a raid. Wormy getting way ahead in the score. I just said there were 1,000 points between each other. Wormy has jumped to 3,000 in the lead. He's currently raiding Aquino. Aquino's going up like mad with Bombard Towers in his farming economy. Will Wormy take this? Will he take this? That is about 1/3 of Aquino's economy that is idle now. Most of these Bombard Towers haven't gone up. Let's check Aquino's population. It's dropping rapidly. He's down to 140, 135 population. Now that's the one punch. Wormy has to give him the 1-2 punch. He needs to go in with his army again. He needs to finish this off. Otherwise, Aquino will rebound. He's down to 125 now. These guys still doing some work. And that's going to take a while for Aquino to rebound. Looks like these raids didn't go too far. Hank is weakened too. Perhaps it's not only Wormy raiding, but also Aquino and Hank being weakened by the raids. And who knows, maybe Leo Nunes will pull a comeback. What is it? Slow and steady wins the race. Gonna throw away a few halbs. We need to see the siege from Wormy. Going up with a castle. Now we'll secure him a bit of space. Looks like the Teutonic Knights have this. Aquino is left with now 110 population only. That's way too low in a 250 pop deathmatch game. And especially his army is very expensive. So Aquino's really hurting. However, Wormy doesn't look to be finishing things. He's going to come in with his trebuchets. That's a good start. And he's going to start to siege the castle. That's great. Great for him. Leo Nunes will finally have access to his main gold, I think. What is Leo Nunes' population? Is he higher than Aquino? Leo Nunes has the same population as Aquino, I believe. Although most of that is military. He needs to get more villagers out for sure. He's going to have access to this gold, so he'll be able to have a stronger army. This guy's just looking at each other from across the wall. And that's the end of raiding for Aquino onto Hank. He got a lot of nothing. Nothings. As if I needed to make my channel any more confusing. This is such a strong army composition for Wormy. Hand cannons and halbs and samurai should be able to deal with anything the Teutons has to offer. Unless that something is heavy siege, but I don't see heavy siege. And in fact, I want to go to Aquino We checked his population number. He's now down to 95. Does he have access to gold? He does not have any access to gold currently, I think. And without gold, what can he make as Teutons? You can't really make anything. Champion's such a gold-efficient unit. And Hal is such a gold-efficient unit. Wormy's been saving tons of gold throughout this game. While Aquino's been burning it with Paladins and Teutonic Knights. Teutonic Knights double the gold cost of a champion. And yet another castle goes down for Aquino. Aquino looks to be almost out of this game. And I didn't think I would be saying that. These guys still going at it. No one can move this, this is like the Berlin Wall. Or I don't know what this is. Players just won't advance past this one wall. So down goes another castle. Wormy, will he be the champ? Will he be the Deathmatch Infantry Bonanza champion? We need to make that into an official thing. And indeed, infantry are my favorite general unit in the game. More so than archers and cavalry. Nope, Hank, this is not gonna win you the game. This is not gonna win you the battle. Leonid is just too strong. He's gonna defend once more. Oh no! Wormy, you didn't. Oh, 3 trebuchets going down. Please, come on, use the halves. Please, no more casualties. No more. Okay, 3 trebs down, 4 trebs down. Oh no, 5 trebs down. Oh, it's disgusting. 2 trebs left. But look at this giant hold. This all used to be Aquino's base right here. All of this, and now it's barren. Aquino down to 88 population. He's trying to stabilize. And there we go. Aquino's going to resign. I've got nothing. He's got no gold. I don't think there's any unit he can make without gold. Speaking of which, we'll check into Wormy's stockpile. Wormy is currently sitting on 3k5 gold. It's not really going anywhere. I don't think there's any relics on this map, actually. Looks like he's mining some gold somewhere. He's got plenty of gold access here. So Wormy has the best chance to win this game, in my opinion. He's got a super strong infantry army. He's got more map than the other players, more access to gold than other players. And he's also got the highest population, stuck at 230 right now. So if Wormy takes this game, it'll be his second victory. His second victory on this channel. And we'll have to promote him up the ranks. Let's see if these players have anything to say about it. Wormy will have to go through the incredible defender Leo Nunes and all these castles of Hank, unless these guys want to resign. So here we go. Here comes those trebuchets. This trebuchet is so strong for the Japanese. And you know what? I think the Japanese were actually the last civ to be picked here. One of the last civs to be picked in this draft. And it just so happens, it looks like the Japanese will pull it out will be on top in this matchup. I think they are very underrated, though. I think they were definitely maybe a top 3 pick as far as these civilizations go. Okay, Aquino's saying he can't do anything, spent too much resources killing the other 2 players. I think you want to try to focus. Also, the Teutons are a very gold-heavy army. And you want to make sure you take over your opponent's gold. So take out an opponent early, steal their golds. You know what? Wormy, even if he wants, he can even start to add some towers. That way he can get up to 250 population and still add add some, what is it? Some more DPS just by adding those towers and map control. Welcome to the stream, Liquid Oxygen. Or Liquid Oxy GG, whichever one you prefer. Glad to see you. Wormy's gonna clean up, he's gonna get through these castles. I think these players should know it's about GG at this point. Of course Leo Nunes wouldn't, because he's a fighter. That's what he does, he fights. He doesn't give up. If he gave up, he wouldn't still be here. He wouldn't be the second remaining player in this game. Now, unfortunately, there isn't a consolation prize for being the second to last one to be eliminated. Reproduce every 10 seconds is ridiculous. that is actually kind of funny, Tara, but I never thought of it that way. This is funny too. Trebuchet going down to 2 villagers. That goes to show you how fearless Wormy is, and how good he is. Advancing forward with some castles, taking some map control. Here comes the champion reigns of Wormy, and coming up with some of these Yasama keeps. That's going to be it. Wormy is going to take this game. And what else can I say about this game? What a great game this was. To see all these different infantry civilizations. Oh, we're going to see one last big shot. I think we're going to see one more. One more, please. There we go. Thank you. Thank God. Thank God. Anyway, really interesting settings. Really good game from all these players. Some players going out really early. Some big guys going out a little bit later. You get to see some of the strengths and weaknesses of these civilizations. And a very entertaining game overall. We'll see more of these in the future. And come on, these guys just need to finish it up a bit. Deathmatch is so much stress to manage. Yes, it is. I never played Deathmatch myself. I appreciate it, but I never played it. You're right, it's just a completely different game, but it's a lot of stress. It's still a lot of fun, though. And Hank saying GG is going to give it up. Thank you for like Hank, you had a really good run. You played really well. And is Leo Nunes going to say GG too? He is. Congratulations to Wormy. Let's take a look at the achievements. He will be the Infantry Bonanza champion. Look at this KD ratio. Most kills and most stats for Wormy. We can see low roll getting eliminated pretty quickly. We'll take a look at the timeline. Buildings raised. Plenty with this Japanese trebuchets. Largest army split between him and actually Leo Nunes had such a large army. That's how he was able to hold so much. Let's see. Food is probably the most important one and the gold here. So Aquino actually had the best economy this game. The most food collected and the most gold collected. Most gold collected by far, but he still ran through it all. And this is kind of interesting. Which civilizations have the most techs available? This goes to show you the best economy for Aquino. 200 villagers. And here's your timeline. We have Haru and Lodorol going out quite early. Leo Nunes staying in for most of the game. The rise to power of Wormy. TOS getting eliminated early on. And the rest of the players getting eliminated. If you did enjoy this game, please hit the like and subscribe button on the bottom to the right of the screen here. And please check out my other Deathmatch community games on the left here. And I will see you in the next game. Alright, let's start another one.